चंदन जी अपनी 2 स्टॉक पिक्स बताते हुए दिख रहे हैं। अब बिल्कुल समय हो चुका है कि एक शानदार फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस किया जाए ब्लू स्टार के नतीजे का। डायरेक्टर साहब आपके सामने फ़िलहाल स्क्रीन्स पर डेटा लेके आएंगे। तिमाही के नतीजे बहुत ही बढ़िया थे। आपने यहाँ पर मार्जिन को और ख़ासकर प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स को बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से बढ़ता हुआ देखा। यहाँ पर अगर आप देखें लगभग 68 करोड़ का यहाँ पर आपने प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स आते हुए देखा चौथी तिमाही में। उम्मीद थी लगभग 62 करोड़ की, और अगर आप इसका मुकाबला करें पिछले साल तो 8.4 करोड़ यहाँ पर मुनाफा आया था पिछली तिमाही में। टॉप लाइन की तरह अगर आप ध्यान देंगे तो आपको 1611 करोड़ की टॉप लाइन दिखेगी, जो कि 24% बढ़ती हुई दिखी है। हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं ब्लू स्टार के मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर श्री बी त्यागराजन साहब। सर, आपका स्वागत है सीएनबीसी आवाज़ में। बताइए किस तरीके से आप आगे आने वाले 2 क्वार्टर्स को देखते हैं। कोविड की समस्या गंभीर होती हुई दिख रही है। ब्लू स्टार की इन शानदार अर्निंग्स पर क्या कोई ठेस या दबाव आप देख रहे हैं अगले 6 महीने में?
Good morning. Thank you for having me in your show. It's a pleasure talking to you. The Q4 was an exceptional quarter. You had seen 24% growth in revenue. In segment 1, that is electromechanical projects, we saw 18% growth. In segment 2, which is room air conditioners, commercial refrigeration products, we saw 31% growth. Now, in the summer season, till around April 15th, we saw brisk sales. Afterwards, it started slowing down with the restrictions coming in quite a few states, in one form or other. So compared with the original plan we had for the summer, I think there will be a 20% drop as I estimate, because I also believe from May 3rd week onward, some kind of relaxation will start coming in from different states in different time frame. So compared with FY21, I don't think there will be you should not compare at all. It was a washout quarter. If I make a comparison with the FY20, which was a good summer season, I think the drop should be somewhere around 20%. That's what I feel. Going forward, I still bet, going by last year's experience, the market will revive. The demand for room air conditioners continues in a big way. Even today, people are asking that somehow deliver. Only thing is there are restrictions, we will not be able to deliver. The reason being, people are not moving out of their home and they want to make their home comfortable. They are not going on vacation. They are not dining out. And therefore, I still bet anywhere between 10 to 15% growth for room air conditioners in the coming financial year. As far as the other segments are concerned, commercial refrigeration is benefiting immensely from healthcare, pharma, processed food delivery segments. And in electromechanical projects, while buildings are not growing, manufacturing sector and infrastructure, it is offering growth. And on the whole, FY22 is not going to be bad at all. It may not result in a huge growth as I would have foreseen, but at the same time, still the prospects are good. It is unfortunate we are going through the second wave. We will wait for it to end.
मिस्टर सर, एक चीज़ विजिबल है, ग्रॉस मार्जिन अगर आप देखें तो इस बार लगभग 22% की ट्रैजेक्टरी में रहे। 300 बेसिस पॉइंट का अगर आप देखें तो यहाँ पे एक रिडक्शन है। ये बताइए कि सर मेटल प्राइसेस काफ़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग रहे हैं, फर्म रहे हैं, और अभी भी अगर आप देखें मेटल प्राइसेस में रिट्रेसमेंट के कोई चांसेस नहीं नज़र आ रहे ग्लोबली। अगर आप देखें जिस प्रकार की डिमांड है, तो एग्जैक्टली कॉस्ट कंपोनेंट को ध्यान में रखते हुए मार्जिन्स में यहाँ से अगले 1-2 क्वार्टर्स में कितना अगर आप देखें कंप्रेशन पॉसिबल है, और प्राइस हाइक की पॉसिबिलिटी कितनी लग रही है, ताकि आप उस कंप्रेशन को थोड़ा सा रिलैक्स कर पाएँ? थोड़ा सा इस पहलू पे प्रकाश डालिए सर।
As you may recall, January 1, we had increased the prices anywhere between 5 to 8%. From April 1, again, we had increased the price between 3 to 5%. Now, because there is a demand contraction now, I mentioned here around 20% degrowth that we see compared with our original estimates, we have enough inventory. I don't think we will go ahead and increase the prices now at all. If at all, we have to wait till the festival season, because there is stock available and we will go ahead and sell that. Now, the metal prices continue to go up. At some point of a time, we have to take a call. At least for 6 months, I don't think we will be revising the prices at all. It is fully taken care of. Now, the margin contraction, it was a growth revival. We prefer to keep the revenue growth and control the operating costs so that the operating margins will be better. As you can see, the operating margin for Q4 was around 6.3%. If you take specifically the room air conditioners, it touched 8%. It is significant improvement. And I still maintain for FY22, the operating margins for segment 2, which is unitary products, will be 8 to 8.5%. Segment 1 will be 6 to 6.5%. Segment 3 will be 18 to 19%. In other words, 6 to 6.5% EBITDA margin for the company is something which we can look at. So we will keep adjusting the prices from H2 in case the commodity prices are not coming down.
तो चलिए कम से कम ये आउटलुक और इस उम्मीद पर कि आप प्राइस हाइक करेंगे अगर कमोडिटी प्राइसेस कम नहीं आते, बहुत बढ़िया आपको शेयर होल्डर्स को बेनिफिट होता हुआ दिखेगा। त्यागराजन साहब, आपसे आखिरी सवाल, अगर आप अगले 9 महीने को देखें और कोशिश करें ये बताने की कि कौन से ऐसे 2 बिजनेसेस हैं आपके जहां पर आपको सबसे ज़्यादा रेवेन्यू आता हुआ दिखेगा, जहां पर आउटलुक और विजिबिलिटी सबसे ज़्यादा है?
Good question. Before that, I will tell you that important thing to look at is the cash position balance sheet as well. We began the year with a borrowing of around 155. It went up to 420 borrowing. We closed the year with surplus cash of 282 crore. So what had happened in Q4? Q4, Blue Star has demonstrated it has got the resilience to deliver excellent results. Okay, it all depends on how the market is going to pan out. I am very optimistic about the 9 months after this Q1. It will be again an excellent quarter because the penetration level of room air conditioners is very poor. Commercial refrigeration penetration is very poor. And electromechanical projects, our focus has shifted to cash profits, and the manufacturing sector is driving the growth. And pharma, healthcare, and food delivery, as I told you, in commercial refrigeration, that is driving the growth. So I would still look at growth of in revenue around 15% from Q2 onwards. And as I mentioned to you, the margins, it will be better than this year.
चलिए त्यागराज साहब, आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, आप हमारे साथ जुड़े और आपने अपना कीमती समय